In February 1943, they arrived in pre-state Israel. 717 children, half of them orphans, Jewish children who fled Poland at the onset of the war. Their journey took 3 years through Siberia, Uzbekistan, Tehran. They were the first to come from there, from Europe, from the slaughtered Jewry. A group of children survived the journey, the hunger, the death of their parents. They're called the Children of Tehran, named for one spot on the long journey.
Then the shouts began. Juden, laufen. Jews, run. Then our mother grabbed us and we began to run. We fled to the Russian border. The German bombers would dive towards the groups of refugees. They didn't bomb, they would shoot with their machine guns.
The children's journey begins when Germany conquers Poland. With their families, the children flee east to the Soviet-controlled areas.
My mother sewed some money into my underpants. I was so scared, so very scared. I remember we went to our family in Warsaw. I was a little girl and they gave me all sorts of toys. One of them was a tea set that my mother used to play with. I started playing with it and then suddenly the siren went off, a great panic, and of course I got up and the entire tea set fell and broke. And I remember one of the aunts said to me, "What? You broke the tea set? But your mother used to play with it." And even though I was a little girl, I thought it was rather funny that in the shelter with bombs falling, she was worried about a tea set. My aunt and uncle said, "We are running away from here." My uncle bought a horse and wagon and they said, "We bought some blankets and we're going down." And I said, "No, I'm not going with you. Because if my mother will write to me or will want to call for me, she won't be able to find me."
Lydia was 10. Her parents, weeks before the war, went to pre-state Israel and left her with her aunt.
At that moment, I said, "I'm not going," and ran back home. So they took me forcibly and set me down again in the wagon, and I ran away again. This happened maybe a few times.